I grew up with Sundays, filled with the warm smell of roasted chicken everywhere. Back then, food felt simple, safe, and comforting, like a small promise of happiness. I never imagined that something so ordinary could hide stories we were never told. Years later, I met a doctor known for seeing danger inside everyday meals. People whispered he could look at food and reveal truths hidden from everyone else. Chemicals, bacteria, metals, invisible threats, he carried this knowledge like a heavy burden. One evening, we sat in a quiet kitchen with a fresh, whole chicken waiting. The bird looked harmless, familiar, ordinary, the way chickens usually look before cooking dinner. The doctor tapped it gently and asked if I really knew what I was eating. I almost laughed, but something in his eyes told me this was serious. He said the chicken carried memories, and not every memory should become part of us. I asked what he meant, and he began telling me things I had never imagined. He lifted the chicken's head and said, "This tiny piece holds a lifetime of toxins." Chickens peck soil filled with metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium every single day. Those metals settle into the brain, staying there forever, growing stronger as the bird ages. Eating that part is like swallowing the entire polluted past of the chicken's life. Then he turned the neck, revealing tiny lymph nodes hidden just beneath the skin layer. He explained those nodes collect viruses, bacteria, and toxins absorbed throughout the chicken's lifetime. Even careful cleaning cannot remove every particle because many hide deep inside the fat. Eating them regularly overloads your body and slowly fills it with waste you never see. He moved to the tail, a place most people never question because ignorance feels easy. He showed an oily gland that waterproofs feathers and often carries infections or strong smells. Inside the tail hides another organ that gathers viruses when chickens become sick or stressed. Heat destroys many things, but not everything, so this part must be removed completely. Next, he pointed at two tiny glands on the neck filled with active hormones. He explained that eating thyroid glands can trigger fast heartbeat, sweating, anxiety, and mood storms. Food changes the body, but some parts change it in ways we never wanted. He opened the cavity, showing lungs dark and soft from breathing dusty air all day. Chickens inhale dust, mold, ammonia, and microscopic particles that remain trapped inside the lungs forever. Those particles create inflammation and cysts and should never become part of your meal. Near the spine, he found two yellow adrenal glands full of stress hormones like adrenaline. Eating them can raise your stress, heartbeat, tension, and pressure even without emotional reasons. When he finished, the chicken no longer looked like food, but like a biography. A story written by everything it breathed, touched, absorbed, and fought throughout its daily life. I felt uneasy, not scared, but aware of something I had ignored for many years. I asked what we should do if we still wanted to enjoy eating chicken safely. He smiled and said the solution was simple and only required attention and respect. Buy from reliable places, clean, deeply remove anything risky, and cook the chicken completely. Heat destroys bacteria, but not hormones or metals, which is why removal is essential. He taught me to check the chicken carefully, eyes, skin, legs, and texture for freshness. He said our body is our only home and every meal is a choice. What we remove and what we allow inside shapes how we live tomorrow morning. After he left, the kitchen felt quieter, like truth had settled into the room. I looked at the chicken differently, not with fear, but with a new understanding. Every part had meaning, every detail told a story, and some chapters were dangerous. That night when I cooked dinner, I felt more connected to what I was doing. I realized food is not just taste or habit, but a decision about our future. Once you learn where danger hides, you cannot forget, and you cannot pretend anymore. From then on, every roasted chicken reminded me of that doctor and his wisdom. He taught me that the things we ignore are often the things that matter most. And once you start paying attention, you live differently, and you live better forever.